No foundation makeup routine. Yes, I got you. First off, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you are tuning in here for the first time, my name is Ifeoluwa Adekunle. You can also call me the Alpha Glam. And yes, guys, I'll be teaching you how to achieve a no foundation makeup look. I'll be starting with my mismetic water. I'll be using this to clean away every dirt or impurities I have on my skin. And yes, guys, even though I just got out of the bathroom, my skin was still dirty. So clean your face, guys. After this, I'll be going into my simple moisturizer. I'll be applying that all over my face because you want to make sure your skin is well moisturized and hydrated before applying any product on it. And once I am done with this, I went into my primer, which is a mismetic grip primer. I'll be using that all over my face so that anything I have on my face can be stuck to my skin. Yes, guys, that is why I am applying it here. And now I'll be going into the star of the day, which is my LA Pro Concealer in Toast. Yes, guys, because we are not going to be using foundation, I'll be using a concealer shade that is close to my skin color. Not too light, not too dark. Something a shade lighter. A shade lighter will be most preferable if you are trying to achieve a no foundation makeup look, and which is what I am doing right now. I'll be using this at the center of my face, on my chin. I'll be using a bit at the sides of my face too, that is below my chin, and also I'll be using it on my forehead. So the sides of my face is just to accentuate the parts of my face. I believe that for dark skin girls, you don't really need to do much of contouring. What you need to do is more of highlighting because you are dark already. So you just need to highlight different parts of your face. And once I am done with this, I'll be putting it on my forehead also. I'll be putting this concealer there. So these are the key points where you need to apply your concealer. And once you are done with it, you go into a damp beauty blender to blend it all out. Kindly note that while blending your concealer, you don't want to blend it so much into the places where you did not apply the concealer because that defeats the purpose. So make sure you blend it within the perimeters of where you applied the concealer. This is very important, guys. I am applying a bit of it and spreading it to my eyelids and all that because I'll still apply eyeshadow and I want that to be a base. Then I will also be gently applying it on my chin and the sides of my chin. If you notice, I'm not taking it upward, I'm taking it downwards, below, beneath. You don't want it to tamper with that bit of contouring that you have over there. Yes, guys, that is what I am trying to achieve. So tap lightly, type in a downward motion, tap in a way that it does not tamper with places where you did not apply your concealer, because as I said earlier, it defeats the purpose, and this is what I'm trying to do. So make sure you blend properly, blend in a way that does not tamper with the rest of what you have on your face. And now I'll be going into my forehead. I'll make sure that I blend my forehead properly. Then once I am done with that, the little bit that is left at the sides, because you can see that demarcation I have on my head, I'll turn my sponge to the other side and just try to blend it into my hair. But as you can see, there's not so much going upward because I'm not trying to push the concealer. I just want that edges to be blended out, which is also what I'm trying to do at the sides of my face. So gently blend. And once I am done with this, I'll be going into my Beauty by Heidi setting powder. I'll be going into this setting powder and toning. Yes, I'll be using that on places where I applied my concealer only on the places where you have applied your concealer. So what is happening here is the fact that we skipped the foundation step and we went straight into concealer, the highlighting process. So all those steps where you would have applied your foundation, then try to blend with your concealer. No, you already moved past that stage. So right now we are in the highlighting step, which is why I'm also applying my setting powder on just the places where I applied my concealer. So guys, take note of that. Once you don't have your foundation on, just make sure it is only places where you have your concealer that you apply on. Now I'll be going into a powder that is my skin shade. So guys, go into a powder that it is the same shade as your skin and just apply that on places where you did not apply your concealer. So you just want that to just act as a base on the face to give it an illusion of, okay, you have a foundation on that part of the face, even though there's nothing there, but it will not make that place look dewy or unnecessarily bare when you have concealer on. So the powder will just make everything sink into each other, which is what we are trying to achieve. Now that I've applied it using my powder shade, I'll be going into my bronzer, and bronzer is just to bring a little bit of warmth into the face. So I'll also be accentuating those places where I applied my natural powder before. I'll be putting it on both sides because I just want my face to look warm. I also want it to look natural as possible. So this bronzer will just bring a bit of warmth to my face to make it cool down and not look bare. Right now, I'll be going straight into my blush palette, and I'll be using the pink and the orange. I'll also be applying it at the place where my bronzer and my setting powder are. So there is a line in, not a line, but there's a place that looks like a line that I'm trying to bridge the gap for. So I'm applying my blush there, and once I am done, I'm be using my eyeshadow at the middle of my nose, the bridge of my nose, just to give that accentuation of a pointed nose. So I'll be using my brush to apply a brown and a pink shade at the middle of my nose. This is a shade from my Blossom eyeshadow, and I'll be using that all over my eye crease. I want to make sure everywhere is blended out, and I'm also trying to blend it out on my the V side of my face. That's my outer V, so I'm trying to blend it out also. You don't want it just to be stuck around your face. And once I have little left on my brush, I'll be using that on my nose just to give that illusion of a pointed nose, which is what I am doing right now. Once I am done with this, I'll go back into my Blossom eyeshadow palette and I'll take a nude shade. I don't want something too much. I want a makeup that is subtle because it just no foundation makeup look. You don't want so much of drama going on. Yes, so I'll be applying this eyeshadow, just almost the same shade with what I have under my eyes. I'll be applying it on my eyelid, tapping it, because it's a matte eyeshadow, so you want to tap it so it can stay. And once I am done with this, I'll be blending it out on the sides with the same brown I used around my face, my nose and my outer V. So just a brown there, then I'll go into the purple and other colors that I used, but that is all. And right now, I'll be going into my Zaron eyeliner. I'll be using that to line my eyes. Guys, I can't believe that it's been a while I lined my eyes. It's been a long while. Yeah, so I'll be using this Zaron gel eyeliner to line my eyes. And I'll also be using it on my waterline. Instead of using my Polar B eyeliner today, my Zaron eyeliner came to play. So yeah, I'm still trying to line my eyes perfectly. And now my waterline, I need to make sure they are lined perfectly so that there's this beauty that black eyeliner just gives the face. And right now I'm brushing away the excess setting powder I have under my eyes, on my forehead, at the sides of my face, my chin, the sides of my chin and all those parts. Yes guys, you don't want your powder to be standing out. Right now I'm going into my Maybelline mascara. Yes, I'm using that mascara all over my lashes just to prep it for false eyelashes. And once I am done with that, I'm going straight into my brows. Guys, by now I believe all my subscribers should know how to draw their brows because I emphasize on this, and I also have a brow tutorial. So guys, for your brows, you just need to draw your lower outline, your upper outline, and you fill it in. Very simple. If you want an updated brow tutorial, kindly drop it in the comment section and I will do the needful. So right now I'm filling up the brows to make sure everything circulates in the brows, and one side is not sparse and the other one is dense. And once I am done, I'll be using my concealer under my brows. Yes guys, I'll be using this under my brows. You don't want a shade that is too light. It's the same shade I used for my highlighting is what I'm using on the brows, so it's not standing out. And right now I am blending it out with this brush so that everything blends together with the eyeshadow. You don't always want to see a demarcation between your concealer, eyeshadow, brows. You have to make sure that is not happening, so take note of that. Once I am done with this, I'm going into my Mirac setting powder. There's just this beauty that a white setting powder gives to your face once you are done. So this is why I just decided to just accentuate my highlight using this setting powder in ginger. So there's this beauty it gives the look. And once I am done with this, I went into my blush a bit just to bring back warmth into my face. And right now I'll be going into my lashes, which is the Taze lashes. I'll be using that on my eyes and fixing it. I also have a lash tutorial in case you don't know how to fix your lashes. Right now, I'm going into my Maybelline powder in deep, with my pressed powder in deep, and I'll be using that on places where I highlighted with my Mirac highlighter. So I'll just be using that to dust away the excess powder there, and also bring my color back to life. You want to make sure you are using powders that are exactly your skin shade. And right now I'll be going into my Kiss Beauty setting powder. I'm using it to set all my makeup together, so everything will come together. And yes guys, you can see the whole makeup is coming together. And right now I will be lining my lips. I'm lining my lips with the Milai pencil. Yes, I'm using the brown shade. And right now I'm going into my nude Zickel lip gloss in blonde. Yes, I really love this lip gloss, and I'm using that on my lips. And right now I'm still using it because I really wanted the lip gloss to pop out this time. And once I am done with this, I'll be going into my lip gloss also in, it's a dark one, it's the darkest in that palette. I'll be using that on my lips. And once I am done, I'll be going into my mascara to bring out my lower lashes. And guys, this is the finished look. Yes, you won't see this makeup and think there is no foundation. You can't even imagine that there is no foundation, and it is simple and easy to achieve. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop your comment, like and share. Thank you for watching guys. Bye.